Hey everybody, this is One of Wisdom. We are back for part 3 of our yoga playthrough on Wii Fit Plus. And we're going to go ahead, we did do the dance last time, so we're going to go ahead and start with the Cobra. Reason for that, these next 4 you all do without the balance board. Obviously, like you see there.
Good evening. Let's work together on improving your posture. Let's do the Cobra pose together.
No stranger to these poses.
It's best to do this pose
I
on a
generally
soft
do
surface
them,
like a yoga mat. Lie face down and
you know,
place your
before I
forearms on
run,
the floor.
which I try to do, you know, at least twice a week, if not every night.
Press the tops of your feet into the floor and relax glutes.
Oh, that was kind of a skip in the audio. That was kind of weird. But anyway, this one's pretty basic.
While inhaling, extend your elbows and lift your upper body. Hold this pose using the muscles in your back and inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. Keep your shoulders relaxed.
You know, this is one of those yoga things, you know, keep your shoulders relaxed, and yet you're, you know, sitting here on the floor and they're supporting the whole weight of your front half of your body.
Very stable.
I mean, all I know is like if you lock them down or something, but anyway, you know, as long as you don't have extreme pain, I guess, in your shoulders or back, you're not too bad.
While exhaling,
and I mean, there you've got it. The Cobra, you know, when you just see the picture, you think, gee, that looks pretty bad, but,
great job.
You know, you do it, get used to it, nothing to it. Without the board, they don't have any way to score these. There's no Wii mode or anything. All 4 will be like that. We'll do the bridge. Again, you know, the little inset there kind of shows you what we'll be doing, but again, this one's real easy, and actually, you know, pretty good for flexibility and, more importantly, warm up before you take on some of the aerobics or strength training.
Feet flat on the floor. Inhale and reach your hands to your heels.
Basically, what we do, we just raise up and hold the pose. So, really not a whole lot to say. I'll just let her kind of run you through it.
Slowly lift your hips. Keep your hands and heels on the floor. Hold this pose for 30 to 40 seconds. Make sure your pelvis doesn't drop. Can you feel it in your glutes? Make sure your pelvis doesn't drop. Good. Now return.
And again, there you have it. You know, it's basically one and up, one and down, you're done.
Great job.
Again, no score. Burns about 3 calories. But again, more importantly, I feel like you string these 4 together, and you kind of get, you know, limbered up before you do something more challenging. The Spinal Twist, I actually really like this one. You can definitely feel it, you know, actually stretching your back. So I don't know if you happen to have back pain, you know, maybe this would help you out. But this one we do, you know, a right side and a left side, like you're probably used to. So.
While exhaling, bend your right knee, cross it over to the left, and hold it down. Make sure your foot is pointing to the left just as your knee is. Turn your head to the right. Feel the
thing to remember here is basically whatever side you pull your knee down to, just turn your head towards your extended arm. And like I say, you know, you can definitely feel the stretch here, so you know it's doing something. And generally you feel pretty good after this. So.
And helps align your pelvis. Really feel the stretch from your hips through your back. Great. Now
again, don't hop up. We're actually going to do the other leg, so
now,
just in case, you know, you're getting up or something. But
while exhaling, bend your left knee, cross it over
same
to the
thing,
right,
just to the other side.
Make sure your foot is pointing
And again,
to the right,
you know, you don't want to distort yourself, so just common sense, really. You know.
Press your left shoulder blade to the floor and keep it there. Breathe normally and hold this position.
Again, the other nice
40
thing about
seconds.
these four, you're in positions where you can't really see the screen, unless you just alternate and rotate yourself accordingly. But it's nice because you don't need to see the screen because they're not scored. So, I'm sure you can incorporate the Wii mode or balance board. I don't really know how it would score you. So, again, this is something, just genuinely do it. I think it's a beneficial stretch, get you warmed up, and
Great job.
Can't hurt anything. That's 5 calories on that one, if anyone cares at home. And now we're ready for the final one, which will be the shoulder stand. But yeah, that's what they call it. And this one, you probably did this stuff back in gym class or PE back in the day. It's just now you're at home, so you're not on a dusty hardwood floor, so.
It's best to do this pose on a soft surface like a yoga mat.
I would agree with that on this, I just use the carpet, but if you are on hardwood, you're putting all your weight onto your shoulders and, upper back, so.
Face up,
you have a mat, a sheet, beach towel, something, it's kind of like when you sit on the balance board, a little concentration balance game deal, it kind of hurts, but.
Inhale and lift both legs, then exhale.
Alright, so we're totally scrunched over here, but now you're going to just support your back, lift your legs, and hold the pose. And
support your lower back with your hands and pull your chin
the whole
to
pull your
chest.
chin to your chest, just keep
Straighten
your head up.
body as you
Not
raise your
up, but
legs, using your
looking
shoulders as
up.
support. Once you feel
And
stable,
again, just
hold
the
the pose
duration
for
here
30
is
to
why I
40
said you might
seconds.
want something soft.
Your
So
energy should be flowing up through your toes to the ceiling. Don't use your neck or shoulders.
which again, how do you be in that position?
Really
And
lift your hips
what are you
and
supposed to
tighten
do? Put
your
all the weight on
abs.
your bicep?
Don't use your neck or shoulders.
I don't know. I've been doing it. I feel fine. So
Now
just whatever you're
exhale
comfortable
and
with
lower
and
your
get the
legs
stretch, I
toward
think,
your
is the
head.
main thing. So
Push your hands into the floor to support yourself. as
she
you
tends to
slowly
drag out
lower
the
your
return.
back.
I just generally go at my own pace here. So
Return your legs
we're
to the
basically
floor
done now.
and relax.
And again,
Great
no
job.
score. 6 calories for those, that keep track of that stuff. And that's actually going to wrap up part 3. What we did here, again, none of these use the balance board, but we did the Cobra pose, the bridge pose, Spinal Twist, and the shoulder stand. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up with the bottom 3, which will be new to us. But as always, got any questions, comments, just leave it down and I will try to help you out.